Alright, Crack 36. Let's see how this goes. So this is a game I'm playing versus a fellow named Doggone It on accessanalyze.org. And I just wanted to show you a little bit of the history. I'm going to show you the what we bought. So we've got tech, but we're not using it. I love technology. You may have heard me sing that song before, but a game without technology is not an Axis Analyze game. Or a World War II game. It's a 1940 game. So that's my song that I like to sing. This is Crockett 36. It is Armistice Day, and I am trying to get this off. So if we look up here, and we were going to German buys, look over here in the right panel. He bought a destroyer and a bomber tank and a mech. So he is trying for a really take control. He did it last time too, of the North Atlantic. And if we look down at the Russian purchases, yeah, he's got a nice fleet here. No UK subs on the board, really. Anyways, sorry. So, but strong Air Force right here too. Not huge movement to the Eastern Front, so we got a turn 4, invasion, and possible sea lions. So that made it so that my original purchase, and then another naval purchase over a destroyer purchase. Unusually, I thought, very unusual for a destroyer purchase for turn 1, which I think he knows the strategy. I think I might have said it somewhere. The strategy I'm going to push for. And that's why I think he came up with that. But mine was a heavy naval purchase. I'm going to put all this stuff into Season 1. This is my big innovation this time. This pipeline that goes from 1 all the way to 6, 3 spaces away. I am right now just poaching off of Season 6. Ready to go as soon as he says so. No, I'm not strong in Hawaii. I've got this plane coming from Guam. I'm bringing all the forces from the East Coast over, and this is a full KJF. And we'll get a stream going both to Season 6 and then Korea and, of course, Manchuria. But he did respond with a huge move. I guess it's not huge because the carrier is already there, but he added a carrier and a battleship and a cruiser and some planes. And he's got a transport there too. So let's see what China did. China tried to go for Yunnan, but lightly, because I really wanted to go toward the middle of the country in Shanxi. What I'm trying to do is I'm actually trying him to need forces in the north of China. Yunnan is convenient in the sense that he has to move ground forces toward Yunnan and then, of course, to Burma and to India. Well, if you get Chinese forces in the north of India pushing in to Shahar and Johor, all of a sudden you're stretching the dough. Japan is a pizza dough, a round pizza dough. And if I got stretching pieces of the dough toward the Aleutians or toward Soviet Far East and toward northern China and toward Calcutta and toward Queensland, all of a sudden the pizza dough is going to stretch too far. And this is why I'm going to do some of the stuff I'm going to do. All right, let's go down here and we'll see what the Brits bought. So this is a mistake. I should have brought 5 more men, which is what I told him in the online thread. And then I did buy 5 men for Calcutta. And then let me show you my combat moves. And then finally my combat in Ethiopia. Nothing too terrible with luck, I don't think. Place units. Okay, so let me run you through this. Okay. And go to combat moves. So I am going to obviously want to take out that destroyer. So let's see. There we go. We're going to take out sub. We do not need any problems over here, nor do we want to be convoyed 3. So I'm going to take out that sub and then I'm going to escape the trap of 110 or even 109 looks to be vulnerable. And so I'm going to escape that trap, keep those for another day. And then I'm going to go gangbusters into London for the defense, even brought a plane off Gibraltar. And then a modest attempt to capture the Horn. And then, I'm going to use blockers to keep them off of India. I suppose this might have been the most controversial or most unusual, is I brought the battleship down. Because I do need with the large force in the North Pacific, I wanted a substantial force in the, but I don't think I ended up doing that. So the dice rolled, for me, 1 out of the 5. 1 out of the 6 rolled and hit him, and he hit back. So not great luck, but yeah, that is the way it goes. What is that? Oh, cruiser bombardment hit. So there you go. And then he missed on the second roll. So that was good. He missed with the sub. Did not get a hit. So that's nice. Oh no, he did get a hit. Took out my cruiser. Sorry, that's it. All right, and then total misses first round, and he gets my cruiser, and then I get both, and he misses. So I'm looking at the right panel there, if you look wondering, and then here I get lucky, and he doesn't. So that's nice, because that becomes really complicated if I had missed, because I already sent the cruiser away from off 91 and 91. So ended up having this as the med. So he's got a complicated med situation where I don't think he can get the bonus, thankfully. And then pretty drawing. I'm going to make a sure defense of Calcutta, but costly one, hopefully. But, and I was able to, this is a big emphasis of mine these days, is stranded units. That's why I took so long with this, because I really didn't want to leave any units stranded in Malta, for instance, but was unable to cope with that and take the Horn authoritatively. So that is where we're at, and I'm going to do a recap. 2 infantry and 1 artillery, 1 tank in Quebec, 1 bomber in New Brunswick, 1 transport, 1 destroyer, 106, 123 destroyer cruiser battleship, London 10 infantry, 1 mech, 5 anti-aircraft, 5 planes, 2 French dudes, and 1 French fighter. Gibraltar is naked. Malta has an infantry and an anti-aircraft cruiser in 98. 99 is destroyer. I'm sorry. 96 has a cruiser. 98 has aircraft carrier, fighter, and diver. And 99 has a destroyer. Infantry and 2 artillery in Egypt. In Ethiopia, 2 infantry, 1 mech, 1 tank, 1 artillery. British Somaliland, 1 fighter, 1 diver. Rhodesia, 2 infantry. And a destroyer, cruiser, 2 transports, and 76. Battleship in 39. 1 fighter, 1 infantry in East Persia. Burma, 7 infantry, 3 anti-aircraft. 3 infantry in Shan State, and that is England turn 1, and then America turn 1 is 2 anti-aircraft in Eastern United States. Western United States, 1 tank, 2 infantry, 4 mech, 2 anti-aircraft. 10 has transport and 3 subs. Number 1 has 2 destroyers, 1 battleship, 1 carrier, 2 fighters, 1 transport, 1 sub, 2 destroyers, and in the water, 1 infantry, 2 artillery. Alaska, 3 fighters, 1 diver, 1 bomber. Factory and a naval base. Turn 1, Hawaii, 2 infantry. Guam, a fighter, and 2 infantry. And Philippines, that's America, turn 1. China has 13 infantry and 1 fighter in Shenxi and does not have the Burma Road. That would be correct 36. Turn 1, the Allied turn, the big Allied turn. Thank you for watching. Japan also has a sizable fleet in 36. And did drop the factory in Kiangsu. All right, that's correct 36, turn 1.